Welcome to this Gold Coast afternoon. It's been 5 months since our last Gold Coast talk. In that time, I've been to Europe, Scandinavia, Finland, Russia, United States and Canada, speaking to the people. You know the people, you and I. And the people, wherever I go, always have the same questions and the same problems all over the earth, it seems. And their main problems take two forms. One is they are entrenched, everybody that I come in touch with is entrenched in the rational cause and effect, mortal, which means dying, mind. They are all looking at life scientifically, like you are doing if you have any problems in your life. But I'll have more to say later about that, so that you can see whether this is your problem. Because I'm telling you, from where I come from, there it is. You still look at your life in a rational cause and effect way. And things are not like that. You still believe the scientists, in other words. The other problem with people all over the earth that I have encountered is they have left me. And if you have been with me before, you will know that I define me very, very simply. I make a distinction between myself and me. I say that myself, thank God, is not me. I say that me is in everybody's immediate experience of their own reality inside their body. I say that me is the tenderest, the sweetest, deepest place inside that body which your intelligence can reflect upon. I say that me is sometimes felt as love. Me, inside that body listening to these words, is sometimes felt as joy, sometimes as peace, sometimes as rightness, sometimes as sheer clarity with no feeling at all, but clarity being no problem. That's me. And me has no opposite. There is no lack of joy in me. There is no unloving in me. There is no problem in me. Because me, that tenderest, sweetest, deepest part in there, that youngest and yet most mature place inside that body, has no opposite. That's me. And the people all over the world have left me, have left, their intelligence has been distracted from me by the many distractions of the scientific mind and its beliefs, by religious beliefs, by all sorts of opinions and beliefs scattered around the world like confetti. When me, this glorious, tender, clear, authoritative place inside the body listening to these words, does not depend on any belief, any opinion. It is immediately accessible to my intelligence listening to these words. But the people have left me. The people, which of course is you listening to these words, the people have preferred to put their intelligence, their reflection, on their self. And as soon as you put your reflection on yourself, you then have self-consideration. And as soon as you are in self-consideration, you are selfish. And selfish means narrow, cut off, isolated, problematical, isn't it? The whole world is focused on itself. And self has opposites. Myself is my feelings. Clear? Clear enough for you? Myself are my feelings. And my feelings, which are emotional, have opposites. So myself lives in the world of opposites. Myself gets depressed. Then I get some good news, and myself is excited and elevated. But as what is excited or elevated has to come down, it's not long before myself makes a problem of my life. For its name is problem, fear and trouble, and I go down into myself again, and I know depression or guilt or worry or fear or jealousy or missing out or wanting or trying, and all the tensions that creates inside my beautiful natural body, which is aligned with me, the tenderest, sweetest place inside the body. The good news is that myself is not me. So I'm going to invite you during this afternoon to question that, so that I can endeavour to lead you into me, into your own reality, which is a bit absurd, isn't it, that I should have to lead you to your own reality. But that's the condition of the world today. It's not true. It's not what you are. But your mind has been distracted by scientific thinking. You really believe that the scientists know anything at all about life, love, truth, death and God, when no scientist on earth knows anything about those glorious subjects which concern me and which the self can never understand. So let us, to begin with now, let us go into me. Now, to do this, please, just follow what I say. I, in that body, listening to these words, am going to use my intelligence. My intelligence, let's get it straight so that there's no need for opinions, so that you don't have to think, because when you've got opinions, you've got to think about your opinions. This is direct experience. This is self-knowledge, your self-knowledge. Your intelligence, to define it, is looking out of your eyes this very moment. Got it? Right. It is also looking out of your ears. Got it? Right. Your intelligence is also looking out of your skin, sensing whether it is hot or cold and whether you need to put a jacket on or take it off. Beautiful, beautiful, glorious intelligence which has no feeling. For what is looking out of your eyes has no feeling. If it had feeling, the fluctuations of good and bad, up and down, excitement and depression, if it had that in it, you would never ever see anything straight. For when I look with my intelligence through my feelings, a terrible film comes over my life, and I can't see the truth anymore. And I then become confused, like the whole world is. Everybody's confused, because they are looking, the intelligence, that wonderful faculty looking out of your eyes, is directed through my feelings, directed through myself, which knows no constancy except good today, depressed tomorrow, my unhappy self. So, please, could we get it straight that we are going to use the intelligence in your body, which can also be identified as the attention. So we're going to use your intelligence, your attention, or it could be called your perception. Now please, breathe out, and then breathe in, and be easy while you do this. Breathing in and out into the diaphragm or the belly, using the chest as little as possible, and being easy. Because the ground of this intelligence, looking out of the eyes, is in my body. And if my body is tense, then my intelligence will waver. So if I can get the ground of my body easy, and to breathe often does that, to breathe deeply into the diaphragm, then I may be able to see straighter. It will not be so wavering. It will be something like what the Buddha was trying to do and eventually supposedly did. I can be more one-pointed. No wavering. Right. So please close the eyes. And using this clarity that was just looking out of your eyes at the speaker, using that same clarity, I look into me, which is the black or the nothing inside my body. Now my body immediately disappears. That's if I can focus finely enough into this black, this nothing inside of it. But at this stage it is likely that my habit of imagining my body is likely to superimpose itself upon my intelligence. And I will be distracted or attempt to imagine my limbs or my head or different parts of my body. I won't be able to imagine all of it because my imagination can never imagine everything in the body. Just it's partial, so it seizes on parts. But just know that that is a distraction of the human mind, which we are trying to use intelligently now. So focus, please, as much as I am able in this moment. Look into this black. Now black is only another word I use for nothing. Be steady, be still, and allow the clarity of the attention